Hello, welcome to the weather update. It is 10 o'clock, the 16th of July, and finally a nice day. A little warm out there. I did manage to get to the Pine Barrens, though. It was a little warm, though. A little warm. We'll take a look at what the highs were today. But it was warm out there. Yeah, only lasted a couple of hours. But anyway, you can see, looking at the satellite, this is what it looked like during the day. We had mostly clear skies, a few cumulus clouds around, not too much. Looks like a lot more over New Jersey for whatever reason. They had a lot more cumulus clouds than we did. For whatever reason, I don't know why. I do not know. Maybe just because it's hotter there. I don't know. Let's go look at what the high temperatures were today. Well, first let's look at our current conditions out there. We have temperatures that have dropped into the upper 60s. Of course, not in my alley. I got to keep the AC on. But upper 60s right now across the area. 69 at Farmingdale. 64, a little cooler out east. 64 at Islip. Looks like this station here is reporting 60 degrees in Sayville. I wonder if there's a sea breeze. West Hampton, much cooler than everybody else. 56 degrees, not surprisingly. Always cools down in those dwarf pines at night. Also, the Hamptons also in the 50s, also 55 there in East Hampton. As we head to the other end of the spectrum, we'll see what it's like in the city. 71 at LaGuardia, 71 at JFK, 70 at Central Park. Let's now look at, we got 66 in White Plains, 68 in Parsippany, and let's take a look at our favorite areas of New Jersey right now. Actually, it's quite cool in Toms River. It's 60 degrees in Toms River right now. That's cooler than it is here in Mineola. Shocking. 62 in Pine Wall. So you're getting that nice radiational cooling. It does cool down at night. They're hot during the day, but it does cool down at night. Because it is like a desert. So let's go look at what our high temperatures were today across the area. And yeah, close to 80 degrees. That's pretty much what I thought. 78 at Carl Place was the high. We had 79 at Farmingdale, and where I was hiking in Deer Park, there's an 85. I don't believe that 85, but I believe it was around 80 degrees. Felt like around 80 degrees. A little warm. 79 was the high at MacArthur Airport, and Islip, which is not really an Islip. It's really more close to the Ronkonkoma. Let's see what West Hampton hit today. 75 at West Hampton, 76 at Hampton Bays. So you go further out east, it was a little cooler, 73 due to the ocean influence. Let's see what the city was at today. 78 at LaGuardia. Actually, that might be 77. 79 at JFK. 76 at Central Park. And I'm sure similar readings around Toms River. Let's see what it was like in Toms River today. What the highs were today. I mean, the high temperatures. 79 in downtown Toms River. 83 in Pine Wall. So yeah, a little warmer there, but not really by much. Everybody about the same with the northwest winds. Not really too much of a difference. We can look at some of the other stations across the area as well. And Wonder Map has decided not to work. So we'll just... this is the current satellite, by the way. Mostly clear skies. Let me go back to see if we can get Wonder Map to work. Let's see if we can get it to work. You can take a look at what the temperatures are across Long Island today. We'll look at the high temperature. We'll look at Carl Place. Carl Place, 68 degrees. And no sea breeze today. Northwest winds most of the day. And we are not getting data. It looks like it's online, but for whatever reason, there it goes. Finally. Temperatures, upper 70s, close to 80 degrees in the afternoon. Very low dew points, though. Dew points only in the upper 40s, mid to upper 40s. So dry air, northwest winds all day. So no sea breeze there. And I really don't think there'll be a sea breeze anywhere today. Conditions are fairly uniform. Let's see what it's like out east. We'll actually see if we can find a station that's close to where we were. Close to where we were hiking, which is over here. Hiking over here today, Edgewood Oak Brush Plains there in Deer Park. Let's see what how Deer Park did today. Currently 66. And yep, mid to upper 70s most of the day though. Probably touched near 80 degrees. Mid 40s, dew points again. Comfortable dew points. That sun is strong though, so it feels warm out there. June, we are approaching the peak. June 20th is the peak. This is the summer solstice, so that's when the sun is at its strongest. Look at our friend in North Patchogue. See how See how he did today. Probably similar readings to everybody else. 65 degrees there right now. Waiting for this to load. Here we go. So, yeah, upper 70s. A little cooler maybe by him. Wow, it did drop off pretty nicely, though, in the evening. There, nice radiational cooling there. We don't get that in the middle of NASA. Well, it looked like the wind direction went a little northeasterly there. So, probably some cooler air, maybe from the Pine Barrens that are spreading in to that area. Probably from this area, you see some 50s over here. So, anyway, let's go to the other Pine Barrens and see how New Jersey did today. Let's go over there. We'll go to the desert west of Toms River, you know, the Berkeley area there. Let's see. Holiday City, Berkeley. It's cooler there. It's 60 degrees right now. It's actually cooler there than it is on Long Island. So they're getting better radiational cooling. 59.7 now, actually, at Berkeley Township, New Jersey. But their high was 81. So maybe a couple degrees warmer than some stations on Long Island. But low dew points all around. So comfortable conditions. Nice day. Beautiful day today. We'll go now look at our... Let's go to the models, which I forgot to load. Let me load that back up here. And the Hurricane Center as well. So let me put this up here because this storm is getting ready to organize here. This disturbance in the Gulf. All right, and we're going to actually go to tropical. Let's go to the current storms here. Remnants of Carlos. All right, that's a Pacific storm, I believe. Where's this at? I don't even know what that was. That's the only one they seem to have. They don't have anything about the storm that's in the... that's a Pacific storm, I believe. So, looking at the models here, got this big, beautiful high pressure that is in our area, and that's going to be remaining over us tomorrow as well, bringing us dry, fair weather, seasonable temperatures, near average. For Friday, you can see it starts moving offshore. That will mean more clouds entering the picture. But we stay dry for Friday, but then we'll have to watch for the chances of precipitation on the weekend with a couple of... we have a front that's going to try to make it through, but it might get hung up, and then we have another stronger front that'll come through during the week, and we'll be able to get that front offshore, I think, by Wednesday, and then we'll have more nice weather by then. So, let's take a closer look at our area here, and we will just... we'll go to the HRRR model here, and we'll look at our temperatures. 0Z... Look at our temperatures as we go into... So tonight we're going to drop probably into the 50s eventually here. I mean, probably 50s, but the alley won't see it. Okay, unfortunately. Maybe 50s and 40s in the Pine Barrens. For tomorrow, we warm up to pretty similar temperatures to today. Upper 70s, mid to upper 70s, close to 80 degrees. There will be a sea breeze tomorrow that will develop probably late in the afternoon to the evening. That'll cool things off a little more than they did tonight. And then tomorrow night, we radiate again. We have some radiational cooling, lows in the 50s. And then for Friday, you see it's a little warmer. We got more of that southwesterly flow. So we'll see more 80-degree readings, particularly Nassau County and New Jersey above 80 for sure. But the South Shore should be a sea breeze. You'll see what I mean with that wind direction as we look at the HRRR. So here is the HRRR model, and you'll see there's that dry air overspreading the area. We have low dew points again tomorrow, northwest winds, but as we get to later in the afternoon, we'll get a sea breeze developing, probably at 4 or 5 o'clock. There will be a sea breeze that will cool things off a little bit, and maybe bring in a little bit more moisture, but it's still going to be relatively dry and comfortable. And as we get into Friday, you see we have that southwesterly wind. So again, southwesterly wind, still be a sea breeze on Long Island, will keep things comfortable. And actually, the dew points still stay comfortable. So we will have to go further than that to see when the humidity returns, and we'll have to go look at the GFS for that. So as we get into the weekend, you will see that Sunday is the first day of summer. That's when astronomical summer begins. You'll see. They'll start feeling like it because we'll have more humidity in the picture on Saturday, southwesterly winds, and then we have a front that's going to go through, but it's going to stall out just to the south of us on Sunday. So we'll be dealing with some stall front syndrome for a couple of days after that. Let's go look at the sky conditions now, and oddly enough, looking at this, it looks like that the front is further to the south, and we'll actually have sunshine on Sunday. But anyway, let's look at tomorrow. You'll see tomorrow maybe a few clouds in the morning, but I think we'll have a mostly sunny day again, just similar to today. Friday, we'll have some more high clouds into the picture in the afternoon. However, I think the early part of the day is still going to have a good amount of sunshine with some clear skies. Weekend, we'll be dealing with the clouds. But again, Sunday, we may not be dealing with too many clouds. So let's go to the NAM. So here is the NAM model. And you see, the NAM seems to have some clouds around in the morning and then less around later on in the day. So some morning clouds, and then they seem to dissipate later on in the day. And then Friday, we'll see more of high clouds, perhaps. But still, it looks like a good amount of sunshine, I think, both days will have. But then as we get to the weekend, that's when we'll be dealing with the clouds and the chances for rain as well, which we're not going to discuss in this update, but we will have. It's just too far along to tell you exactly when the rain is going to come. All we know is that we have a chance of rain as we get toward the weekend. Let's look at the RGEM model now. Yeah, we have an area of maybe some high clouds in the morning, but then later on in the day, it should be mostly sunny, maybe a couple of cumulus around. As we get into Friday, you'll see some of that cirrus start overspreading the area. And as we get into the weekend, you'll see some clouds. But it doesn't look like a thick overcast clouds that would be associated with a lot of rain. So, I mean, I can look at the NAM 12, and we can actually look and see how we're dry, though. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it's not really even generating much. You'd have to wait until maybe later on Saturday. Maybe there are a couple of chances of showers. But it really doesn't look anything that impressive as far as the rain for the weekend. So we're kind of in a dry pattern again. Let's go to the Ventu sky, and we'll look at tomorrow for Thursday on your the weather map. You'll see northwest winds, but you start to see a sea breeze develop as you get to 3 o'clock. You start seeing more of a sea breeze coming in right here. You can see it right here. I can draw it right here for you. You can see that sea breeze right here. Maybe even getting into Jersey. I doubt it'll get into Jersey, but I think Long Island, particularly South Shore, Eastern Suffolk, you'll definitely be feeling that sea breeze by 3 o'clock, which will help lower the temperatures because they'll probably get up into the upper 70s. And then when the sea breeze comes in, it's going to drop into the low 70s and upper 60s. Moving along to 5 o'clock, you'll see, again, the sea breeze developing here. And it does have it over New Jersey for whatever reason. Usually you don't get a sea breeze in Jersey, so... But for what it's worth, we've seen that now. Take a look at Friday, because it's going to be significantly hotter if you're in New Jersey. It'll be in the mid-80s, probably low to mid-80s. But there is a southerly flow, so that means a decent sea breeze for Long Island. And you'll see the dew points. You'll see the temperatures in mainly the 70s by the afternoon for Long Island, but still hanging on to the mid-80s at 5 o'clock. So there's going to be a big difference between Long Island and Jersey on Friday. Let's go look at the clouds. This is the cloud outlook again. You can see not a whole lot of clouds tomorrow. I think in the morning you might see some of those cirrus clouds, but I really don't think it'll be all that many. It'll be a very nice day tomorrow. For Friday, you'll probably see more of those cirrus clouds roll in. Yeah, here you go. So a lot more cloudiness on Friday. We'll look at the dew points here. And you'll see the dew points on Friday starting to come up a little bit, but still fairly comfortable. And for tomorrow, very comfortable dew points. Again, 30s, 40s, nice dry air. So you should have nice blue skies to accompany that. So I think that's going to wrap up this weather update. Quiet pattern. Not much storminess going on. Very quiet in our neck of the woods. So get out there and enjoy it because, the humidity will be back before you know it. Take care and have a good night.